Warning. This is very mind-twisting. Uh, FYI, there's going to be lots of background noises, so just don't be bothered by that. And this video is nothing but some genius guy talking about some of his genius thoughts. Without any further ado, let's begin genius talk. So, I've noticed something. In our dimension 0 to 4, well, not really the 0 part, but we have a little pattern that I've noticed. One dimension that has two ends of a line and infinite ability to be whatever size you want. Two dimensions has infinite sides if you wanted, but it only has two ways to rotate. And three dimensions has an infinite angles ways to rotate, but it has two something, and I'm not sure what it is. I haven't tried guessing it or thinking of something accurate about that yet. That the fourth dimension has infinite of. Tell me what your thoughts are in the comments, and please, these are ideas, not compliments. It's called the comment section for a reason. Anyways, now to get to the part that's been in my head for a while. So, I didn't even write a script for this because it would take too long, but... So, I had an insane idea. You are probably gonna think I'm insane, but I don't think infinity is not finite. I think it's pretty finite. How, you may ask? Well, let's break it down to how I have this evidence. So, have you seen that nailed comparisons video called Scale Beyond the Universe? It says we have our universe, the multiverse, the megaverse, which is a container of multiverses, etc., until we get to the big box. I just call it the big box theory. But what shape is the big box? Well, I believe that it is the same shape as the unit of the Planck length. These shapes could be the same. And what shapes are they? I don't think they're rectangular prisms or cubes. I feel like it's somewhere in between 0 and 11 dimensions. But, so now for me to actually explain this. So first we needed to tile a surface with leaving no empty space. Like hexagons, squares, and triangles, they can all tile up space with no empty space. They can tile up an area. But there's one thing. We also need a shape that is the same measurement and length no matter what angle you're measuring it with. Like a square, corner to corner, that is not the same length as side to side. So we need something like a circle. But circles don't tile surfaces without leaving empty spaces, nor spheres. I believe that somewhere in a number of dimensions there is a shape out there that has those two qualifications, and the Planck unit resembles that shape, and same goes with the big box. I'll put a link in the description with that big box thing video, and yeah, I don't know how many background noises you can hear, don't mind. So what does this have to do with infinity not finite? Well, should I say, what does this have to do with infinity being finite? Well, the thing is, now that we have those shapes, those theoretical shapes, they're probably 11-dimensional or something. But there's one thing. I believe infinity is actually the number of Planck units you can fit inside the big box. That's finite. Since if nothing exists or non-exists outside the big box, and if something's outside the box, it's not there, then infinity is not finite. I mean, infinity is finite. Now, I'm just gonna give you a moment for your mind to start untwisting as I try to remember what I was gonna say next. So...